thorns and thistles that grows in the soil, there is discontent, murmuring, complaints, and negativism. Sino po dito ang hindi nagko-complain, hindi nagmo-murmur, hindi nagiging negative sometimes? Raise your hand. Ayan. Tao lamang po ako. Yung po ang naturalidad natin. Konting bagay dyan, reklamo. Konting bagay, ha? You know what? I went to Singapore and I was so overwhelmed. Sabi ko, this Singapore is like Switzerland in Europe. Napakayaman. A very, very small island. Actually, could be considered an island kasi in 1 hour, na-cross mo na yung border. And they are so prosperous, napakayaman. Ang mga tao po, lahat edukado. And you know what? What the complaint was? Oh, this government, they're just, they're spoiling us. We are like spoiled brats. They're giving everything to us. Reklamo pa rin. Ha? Ini-spoiled brat na nga sila, ibinigay na nga sa kanila lahat. Ang husay na nga magpatakbo ng gobyerno, yumaman na silang lahat. Ang sarap ng takbo ng buhay nila. Ha? Reklamo pa rin. Sabi ko, kailan kaya makukontento ang mga tao? So, sometimes, if we are going through these difficulties of always complaining, like this natural nature of us, let us change our attitude. Let us change it. Therefore, if it is very natural for us, then, yung pong bigas, para po bumunga, anong dapat gawin sa lupa? Bubungkalin. Patutubigan. Gagamit ng kalabaw. Uso pa ba ngayon yung kalabaw o modern na? Tractor na. Ha? Tractor na. Ay, modern na rin pala sa ano, no? Sa atin. Kasi nakikita ko pa rin sa China, kalabaw pa rin eh. Meron pa rin ba? Okay.
Sa amin.
Okay. Kasi, ewan ko, sa rice terraces, sino taga-igurot? Oh. Anong ginagamit mo? Kalabaw o ano? Tractor?
Kalabaw. Kalabaw pa rin.
So, hindi makakabot ang tractor. Ayan. So, kalabaw pa rin, hilo pa rin ang kalabaw. So, makikita natin na yun daw, para tayo umani, nakikita natin yung rice terraces that was man-made. Ha? Oo, man-made yung rice terraces na yan. Mga tao gumawa niyan. So, one of the wonders, huh? 7 wonders of the world, 7 ba? Wow. Pero man-made, endangered to be so beautiful. Pero, sino po nag-landscape noon? Mga igorot, mga tao. That means, para po magkaroon ng harvest, para po magkaroon ng magandang landscaping, kailangan po natin i-cultivate. The same thing with our nature. With our nature. Sabi po ni Paul, I learned. Hindi po yung natural sa kanya. Natutunan po niya na maging kontento sa buhay niya. This morning, my desire is that when we leave this place, every word that will come out of our lips is thanksgiving to God. And no more murmurings. No more complaints. But it is not easy. Like the plant, it has to be cultivated so that we could have a precious product. Contentment is considered to be one of the flowers of heaven. And to obtain it, we need God's grace. Para makamit natin ang contentment sa buhay, kailangan natin ang biyaya ng Panginoon. Amen. Always consider that whatever you receive it by grace. Through the grace of God. Ang biyaya na ng Panginoon, we don't deserve it. But because of the grace of God, we are receiving these blessings. Kasi kung tayo po ay nag-expect too much, we will be too demanding. Dapat mas mataas ang sweldo ko. Dapat ako ngayon ay meron ng 3 bahay. Sa tinagal-tagal kong nag-ano dito sa church. Sa tinagal-tagal kong nagbibigay ng tithes. Dapat ako ay meron akong mansion sa Pilipinas. Expecting too much. It is not the attitude. When we are humble enough to recognize that, Lord, I don't deserve any of this, that's the time we will experience the blessing. Kasi gusto ng Panginoon pagpalain yung mga mabababa ang loob. Kung ikaw ay hambog at humihingi ka sa Panginoon, out of kahambugan mo, huh? Lord, give me this, give me that. Huh? I want this, I want that, right now. Huh? Alam nyo, at kilala natin ating Panginoon. He is a gentle-hearted God. And we know that when we ask, we will receive. He promised that. But, check our attitude. We will ask, we will receive, but it is through His grace alone that we will experience these blessings. So check our motive. When we call to God, are we considering that we are humble enough that we don't deserve any of this? Like the prodigal son. He said, I don't deserve to be part of the member of the family of my father. I'm a sinner. But with humility, he returned back to the Father. Hindi naman po sinasabi natin na ako mayabang ako, hindi na ako lalapit sa Panginoon. I'm telling that, recognize that in pride, in arrogance, we cannot receive anything. We cannot receive any blessing. Let us recognize that it is the grace of God that will enable us to experience this new nature. This is a new nature. This is not part of us. This is a new nature that the Lord would like to give to those whom He loves. Let us be contented always, in season and out of season, in need and out. There was an illustration about another story about the king who was suffering from depression, and he was advised by his astrologist. Ano yung astrologist? Yung mga tumibigin ang kanyang, sa halip na doktor, ang nilapitan niya yung mga horoscope. Okay? So nilapitan ng hari yung astrologist, and the astrologist advised that he would be cured if the shirt of a contented man will be brought to him and that he could wear it. So, sabi daw nung mga astrologists, itong hari ito, mapapagaling siya kung makakita sa buong kaharian ng tao na kontento-kontento at yung kanyang kamiseta ay ipapasok. Do you think they found one? Do you think they found a contented person in the kingdom?
No.
People went out to all parts of the kingdom after such a person. Hinanap nila yung tao na may characteristic na contented. And after a long search, they finally found one. Okay, merong isa. They found one. He was really happy and contented. But there's one problem. He does not possess a shirt. Kawawa naman pala, pero kontento pa rin siya, di ba? Pero walang may sutsukari kasi wala nga siyang suot. Okay? I don't know if you have seen a tribal group na talagang nakakita po kami sa documentary, talaga pong naked.
Sa Africa, marami.
Naked po. Hanggang ngayon po, existing pa yung mga yun. Sige ng ganung klase mga tao, no? Walang shirt na makukuha yung hari kasi ano susuot mo, no? But then, you know, ito po yung sitwasyon nung sinabi ko ni Paul, nung isinulat niya ito. As a prisoner of Nero in the cold dungeon of Rome, he was sick, he was dying in a very poor condition. Along with him, can we say, I have learned to be content? Can you say, I have learned to be content when you're in a prison cell? You're sick. You are dying. Can you still say that? I learned to be content? He said that. He said this word. He wrote this word during that time. You know what? If we will only see others, like this bishop, another illustration of a bishop, because he was being... I learned to be content. He said that. He said this word. He wrote this word during that time. you know what? If we will only see others, like this bishop, another illustration of a bishop, because he was being tortured for his faith, so he was asked the secret of his contentment. Tinanong siya, itong bishop na ito. And he said, I will tell you the secret. I made a right use of my eyes. Okay? So this bishop, because of his faith, he was being tortured. Pero he still said, I'm still contented. Sabi niya, ang sikreto daw niya, because he made the right use of his eye. Papaano? Sabi niya, how? I look down upon the earth. Tinitingnan daw niya yung lupa and think about how small a place I shall occupy when I am dead and buried. So tinitingnan daw niya yung lupa at kanyang mini-measure kung gaano kalaki ang kanyang i-occupy pag siya inilibing. Okay? So ganun lang kaliit ang kailangan niya sa lupa. And then I look around. So, tumingin sa lupa, tiningin niya yung grave niya, yung kung saan siya ilalaga, and then sabi niya, I look around, tumingin siya sa paligid niya. Okay? Okay, try to look around. Whom do you see?
Maganda.
Okay? Okay. So, tinignan daw niya mga paligid, sabi niya, and I look around and see many who are worse than I am.
Hindi yata.
So, tumingin daw siya sa paligid, kung ako ay hindi kontento sa sarili ko, mas marami pa rin hindi kontento. Mas worse pa. No? Katulad nga ng illustration na oak tree, pine tree, grapevine. Magaganda na yun, hindi pa sila kontento, no? And I know many rich people are having this kind of situation. Hindi pa sila kontento dun sa kamal-kamal nilang kayamanan. Hindi pa kontento. Okay? So look around and they were worse than I am. Then, ito daw, I learned where true happiness lies. I learned where true happiness lies. Natutunan daw niya kung saan lahat ng contentment at kaligayahan nakalagay. Okay? I learned where it is. Where do you think it is? Where do you think this contentment and joy is stored for you? Where?
Heart.
In heaven. Okay? So in heaven, and how little reason sa lupang ito, kasi ako na, temporarily mabubuhay ako, tumingin ako sa paligid, pari-pareho lang tayo. Huh? Pari-pareho lang tayo. All of us are going through the same problems, the same situation. Iba-ibang kulay, iba-ibang shape, pero the same. It's called trials and problems. Diba? And then, the only reason why we are here on this earth is to prepare for the future. We are here to prepare for heaven. Kasi, hindi na nga natin makita ang contentment dito. Saan niyo pa gustong kuhanin? Saan pa niyo gustong mabuhay? Okay? So this morning,